Hello everyone, let's take a look at some of the best, the most amazing cards in the Earth Abundance expansion. First up is one of the new types of events. This Continental Shift is a great event. Not only does it net you a point, but at the end of a turn you're going to be playing this and it can see everyone around the table spending 4 sprouts to gain 2 cards and 6 compost from the deck. Why is this so good? You can wait until no one else is able to do this and then play the card at the end of the turn. Fantastic for you getting the benefit and no one else. Next up we have these 2 lovely looking flowers as they give you a soil with one colour and a seed with another. Seed generation is relatively okay to come by in the abundance deck, but if you're wanting to exploit this new resource you're going to want something that's generating you them constantly throughout the game, and these are 2 brilliant cards for that. Want something that's going to guarantee you seeds? Well, this Forest Meadow will do that. It sees you gaining a seed whenever the green plant action is taken, which you know is going to happen a lot of times throughout the game. And, well, it's pretty nice that it comes with a great scoring opportunity as well. Next up we have the Volcano Island terrain card, coming with 6 points just straight off the bat. It also means that events might actually be really worth it for you. I'm normally not a fan of events because they often leave you at a loss of points. All of a sudden those situationally okay ones becomes a great play and you can be playing events left, right and centre, gaining their benefits and points at the end of the game. Next up we have a Shroom, and this one is all about composting cards, and it's based on how many one of your neighbour has in terms of shrooms planted. Yes, mushrooms aren't the most abundant thing in the Earth deck at only 19% of the cards, but considering it's to do with what your opponents are doing and gaining you points, that's pretty nice. Next up we have the lava field, and why this one in particular is so good is the amount of cards that it will potentially be scoring. So it's 2 points per card with the soil ability on it, including this card itself. Now 42% of the cards having a soil based ability on them, you can really pack your grid full of them and gain a lot of points off this one card. Next up we have the Tooja Giant Tree card, and why is this good? Well, first of all, it's gaining you that seed, which, as I was saying earlier, that's really good to have an income of those in some shape or form, but it's also great for having other resources on them. Sprouts, which are going to be scoring, and also growth. Well, you'll be able to convert both of those into seeds at some point, and you've got a lot of storage therefore to be able to get seeds and convert that into other things. So it's a nice card for the generation of the seed as well as the amount of other bits it can hold. Next up we have a relatively cheap terrain card in the form of Canyon. It comes with just 2 points straight off the bat and will then gain 2 points per card with the compost ability on it, and it doesn't matter which of the compost abilities, be that the one from hand or the one from deck, it includes this card itself. Plain and simple, I love composting in the game of Earth and you get a lot of points from it. So this sort of doubling down with the abilities to get those points in the first place, that's really awesome that it's going to stack up your points. Next up we have the Forested Grassland and the Prominent Peak terrain cards. Why are these good? Well, first of all, they both have a green plant action ability on them in terms of these are going to be triggering. They've also got some nice 9-point scoring potentials on them as well as coming with points. In fact, from terrain cards to actually get more points than you pay for them, like on the Prominent Peak card, that's quite rare, which means this will often be played into my grid if I have the option. And last but not least, let's take a look at the blue Palo Verde. Well, as well as looking absolutely stunning, it's one of those brilliant ones where it gains you stuff based on one of your neighbours, which is one of the new things in the Earth Abundance cards. This gains you 1 growth for every 2 of the yellow abilities on one of your neighbour's cards, so they might be stacking it up, and at 32% of the deck, that could be a lot of growth hitting your grid in 1 turn. So there are my picks for the best cards in Earth Abundance. If you think I'm right or wrong, let me know in the comments section below, and check out my best and worst cards videos for the base game of Earth while you're at it. And until next time, stay subscribed, enjoy your gaming, and have a fantastic day.